It's Hannah here from the Nourished Body, and I am back with my 3 top tips for the season. So, we are just about to move from spring into summer officially on the 20th of June. So, that is known as summer solstice, and we want to be preparing the body in the lead up to that. And also, once we're in summer, we want to be eating the right foods to support the body. So, as a naturopathic nutritionist, I just wanted to take a minute or two of your time to share these tips with you today. So, the first thing that you need to be concentrating on for summer is hydration. It's something that we need to be concentrating on all year long, but particularly when the weather is warmer, perhaps there's a little bit of alcohol in the air, we definitely want to be concentrating on hydration. So, of course, one of the ways that we can do that is through drinking plenty of water. So make sure that you've got a really clean water source available to you. So whether that's filtered water, maybe you use a charcoal stick to filter your water. Maybe you can even get along to a spring. That's a lovely summer activity to do, and harvest your own spring water. But make sure that as soon as you're waking up in the morning that you're enjoying a big glass of fresh water, and that you have a bottle handy with you the whole day so you can keep hydrating all day long. We need to make sure that the body's got some electrolytes to help absorb that water into our cells as well. So a really good way to do that is just to add some fruit to your water. So maybe a slice of lemon, some strawberries, some watermelon, some cucumber. There's lots of choices there. We definitely want to be thinking about hydration through water, but also through the diet as well. So what kind of diet are you enjoying at the moment? Are you having highly hydrating foods, or are you having like cheese and biscuits, which is very dehydrating for the body, or pasta, which is dehydrating for the body? So we need to have this good balance. We actually want to be making sure we're having more hydrating foods than dehydrating foods. So some of the really nice hydrating foods for summer are things like watermelon, which got a really high water content, cucumbers. So you're feeling really hydrated. It's not difficult to swallow these foods down, whereas if you think about cheese and biscuits, you probably need, a big glass of water to help you wash that down. So the next thing that I want to talk to you about is bitter foods, because bitter foods are really good for the heart, and we're in the season of the heart. So summer rules the heart and the intestines, and bitter foods are really, really good for the heart. So my favourite bitter food is cacao. So if you're a chocolate fan like me, this is definitely a time to indulge on chocolate, but not necessarily commercial chocolate, but get a lovely raw cacao where you're making possibly like a cold chocolate drink for summer. You could put it into smoothies, you could put it into energy balls, you could put it into your breakfast and with your chia seeds. There's lots of lovely ways to be enjoying cacao over summer. Coffee is actually a really bitter food, so as long as you're not indulging in coffee too much, it has got lots of antioxidants on it, and as long as you're not like metabolizing that coffee in a way that's making you feel jittery. So you could enjoy green coffee, and green coffee is like unroasted, unprocessed coffee, so it doesn't quite give us the same taste that we're used to, but it's a lot healthier. Or if you feel good on coffee, then you can indulge in some of that as well. Maybe just hold the cream and sugar if you can. And then some other bitter foods are some of the leaves that are about at the moment. So things like rocket, endive leaves, chicory leaves. These are all really good to add to salads to bring that bitter flavour in. And the last thing that I'd love to talk to you about is red foods. So again, red foods are really good for the heart and supporting our bodies during the summer. So if we look at the kind of things that are in season, things like cherries and strawberries and raspberries, we could be enjoying tomatoes, red peppers, radishes, red onions. There's lots of red foods about at the moment that we can be enjoying, and they're very supportive for the body. The only types of people that wouldn't want to be enjoying too many of the red foods is if you're looking particularly red in your complexion, or you're feeling like you've got too much energy, you're quite ungrounded, you're almost bubbling over with energy, which is not a common complaint that I see with adults, to be honest. But there are some people who are not quite grounded enough. So if you are feeling like you've got those really red cheeks, or you're suffering from heart problems, then it may mean that you want to cut back on the red foods. But otherwise, summer is a great time to be embracing these red foods. So hydrating foods, bitter foods, red foods are all amazing things to enjoy in this season. So let me know how you get on.